Hello everyone. So this is the next MCQ. So in this question, you are asked that what is the theorem behind the bisection method? Okay. So these are some of the theorems: intermediate value theorem, Pythagoras, Fermat's last theorem, and Fermat's little theorem. So which option is correct? You have to tell. And let me run the timer, and you can pause the video and you can first find the answer by yourself. So I hope you have got the answer. So the correct answer is option A, that is intermediate value theorem. So what does this theorem says? So this intermediate value theorem says, let's say we have a function f of x, okay, and we have 2 points a and b, and these points are such that if we find the function value at a and b point, they are of opposite sign. So here you can see the function value, this point is f of a, okay. So this function value is corresponding to a point, and corresponding to b, you can see this is cutting here. So this f of b is corresponding to b point, okay, and this f of a is a negative value, f of b is a positive value. So both f of a and f of b, they are of opposite sign. So this theorem says if this type of condition is there, that the function value f of a and f of b corresponding to these 2 points, they are of opposite sign, then there will be a point on the x-axis where this function is cutting this x-axis between a and b point, and that particular point where this fx is cutting this x-axis, that point will be called as the root of this function. So let's say this is c point. So that means if we put c inside this function, then we will get 0, okay. So that means c is a root of this function, okay, and this function should be actually continuous and the real, okay. This is mandatory condition. The function cannot be continuous for this intermediate value theorem, okay. So there can be at least one point where this function will be cutting the this x-axis between this a and b point, and there can be more than one point also between the a and b where this function will be cutting this x-axis, okay. So in this graph you can see this f of x is a function, and we have 2 points a and b, okay, and you can see between a and b we have actually 1, 2 and 3 points where this function is crossing this x-axis, okay, and f of a and f of b, they are of opposite sign, right? So here we have 3 points, or we can say we have 3 roots between the a and b point, okay. So this at least means we can have 1 point between the a and b, or there can be more than 1 point also, okay. So I hope you have got the answer and you have understood what is intermediate value theorem. So let's move to the next question.